Start again. Hi guys, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this correctly because I got the camera set up like this, but the tyres have now been set on all night, so they should be glued on pretty tight, and now it's time for full power. I've only got 12 volts there, these will take 16 volts, and to try Truing'n'Treating the tyres. So okay, so we got full power there, and then what I like to do is put a little oil onto the wet and dry pad I put there. Look there. Rub a little oil onto the tyres just to let them, because the oil penetrates into the tyres and there's a chemical reaction to soften the rubber. So then I'll try and get my fingers out of the way. Let's see if we can do this like that, and then no, I'll do it from this side. Try that, and here we go. So then see, so rubbing the tyres down, bedding them in, and the oil helps slide it onto the grit. So this is track preparing the rear tyres. Make sure they're real nice and flat. And you don't want to put too much weight down because it could burn the motor out. Puts a lot of pressure on the motor. Really. And then you can use another one then. Pick it up, and then you just bevel off the edges of the tyres. Just round the edges down a little. Both sides. Yeah, and then this will really help massively with the handling of the car on the track. So it's only about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be coming and going and keep doing this through the day. But then when it comes to racing tonight, I've got to make sure that my tyres are dry before the car's allowed on the track. Right, I don't like putting that bit there. Maybe this piece here will be better. Yeah, here we go. Hold this up and get that in there. There we go. That's putting off a nice bit of the side of the... Yeah, that's working well. Whoa, careful. Alright, okay, that's good. Same here now. Just try and bevel the inside edge. I don't want to burn the motor out. Sometimes you can get them to do, if you want to burn a motor out, not worried about a motor, you can set them up on a truing stand like this, and you can get the tyres to do smoky burnout until the motor pops. That's a good crack. I'll do it sometime. I got some motors from America which didn't cost me too much, so I don't mind blowing one of them. We'll see if we can get smoke. Not today though. Oh, don't want to catch that. Yeah, right. Okay, so now the edge of the tyres is nicely rounded off. You can see the treads coming down a little bit. Oops, dropped my mounting screw. Careful about that. That screw's there, alright. Okay, quickly. So I don't want to keep it a long video. A little bit more oil. And just make sure now. And then they get really sticky, yeah? The tyres get stinking dirty. And back on. Well, hold on. Let's get that better feel. There we go. So I like putting oil on the wet and dry because it helps the tyre spin a bit, and it also embeds the oil into the tyre at the same time. Blah, don't make it stall. If you're doing digital cars, you've got to be really careful when you're doing this. It's best to tune the rear tyres up on a digital car before you fit the chip in, because the chips are quite sensitive and you can blow the chip. And there we go. Alright, cool. Get a bit of that off there. Look at that, see? Stinking. And then rub that back into the tyre.